Hello, this is 5 Minute Feldy, Season 2, Episode 6. I'm Feldenkrais teacher Ralph Hadden, and here in Melbourne it's Monday the 30th of September 2021. Please lie on your back if you can. You can do this mini lesson in any position actually, sitting or even standing, but lying down is best if you can. If you can lie on your back, then you can let go into the support of what's behind you and let go of background tensions. But anyway, the main thing is that you're comfortable. Please pay attention to what you're experiencing right now. What do you notice? How are you feeling? And pay attention to your right shoulder. Where is it? Do you think in this just at rest? Is it a little forwards, a little back? How does it compare to the left shoulder? Is that more forwards, more back? And whoever they are, just leave them be, but just noticing how they are right now. Now take your right shoulder and move it forwards a little bit, and then let it go. And try that a few times. Gently, easily move your right shoulder forwards a little bit and then let it fall back. Don't do your maximum, and certainly don't do anything that causes you any pain or discomfort, but discover what it's like to move your right shoulder forwards and then let it return. Okay, then leave that, rest for a moment. And now pay attention to the left shoulder and move the left shoulder forwards a little bit and return. And do that a few times, easily as you can. And what's your experience of moving the left shoulder? Is it different to the right shoulder? And what happens in other parts of yourself as you move the shoulder? Do you feel any response in your chest or your neck or your breathing? Or in the other shoulder, as you move the left shoulder forwards, does the right shoulder respond in any way? Okay, leave that go. Have a rest. Now, take the right shoulder backwards. Move it backwards a little bit. If you're lying down, press it backwards gently into the surface behind you and then release. And do that a few times. Exploring your experience of that, and making sure you're just doing it in an easy, pleasant way. And again, how do other parts of you respond? As you move your shoulder back, other parts will coordinate or adapt to what you're doing. So what do you do? Okay, leave that go. And now come over to the left shoulder and similarly, a few times, easily move the shoulder back and return. Discover what it's like on this side. Okay, and leave that go. Now please move the right shoulder forwards, and as you do it, also move the left shoulder back. You may have noticed this, maybe this was happening for you anyway, but let's make it intentionally happen. The right shoulder moves forwards, and as you do that, the left shoulder moves back, and then release. And do that a few times. Right shoulder easily travels forwards, and the left shoulder back, and then return. Okay, and leave that. Now try the other side, the other option, which is to move the left shoulder forwards, and as you do that, take the right shoulder back and then release those movements, and do that a few times. This is Feldenkrais mindful movement. We're doing movements, but with the additional thing of paying attention, noticing the experience. This is how our mind-body skills are developed, by this movement plus attention. Okay, leave that go. Pause again. Have a rest. And now let's alternate. Move the right shoulder forwards and the left shoulder back, and then move the left shoulder forwards and the right shoulder back. And go back and forth like that many times, but just gently, easily, discovering the pleasure, the ease in the movement. Next time, how could you do it a little more easily, with less effort? Maybe a smaller movement will make it easier. Continue on and notice, how is this resonating through the rest of yourself? How does your head respond? Is your head moving or staying still? And by the way, it's okay if other parts move. We're about coordinating all the parts of the self. So just noticing what moves. What happens to your chest, your upper back, maybe further down the back, as you easily, gently move one shoulder forwards, one shoulder back, and then the other shoulder forwards, and the first shoulder back and forth a few times. Gradually make that movement a bit smaller, until you settle into some place in the middle. Pause there, and now just do nothing. And pay attention to what you're experiencing. How do you feel now? What do you notice? And to pay attention to your right shoulder. What do you notice about your right shoulder? Where is it positioned? And notice your left shoulder. Where is it positioned? How does it feel? And that'll do for today. Thank you, and I'll see you again same time tomorrow if you like. And in the meantime, please stay safe, keep moving. Bye-bye.